All right, Mr. Birkin presents multiplication. Today we're going to focus on two-place multiplication using the partial products method. Again, we will do standard algorithm, but right now we're kind of working through the partial products method, and then we'll move on to the standard. And this is standard 5.mbt.5 in the Common Core standards. So let's take a look. So here I have a problem. This is actually on your homework this evening. 45 times 76. And last year you learned about the box method, where you could form a box out of this and do 45 and 76. And of course this was 70 times 4. 70 times 40, rather. This was 70 times 5. This one was 6 times 40. And this one here is 6 times 5. So that was the box method, and then you would work each one out and add them all up. You are welcome to use a box if you still feel like that helps you. I just like to kind of move away from the box and look at listing our partial products, just because I think you've got a good enough grasp now on the whole idea of place value. So if it's still something that helps you, please use it. All right, so let's do partial product method. So we've got 6 times 5. We're multiplying our ones here. 6 times 5 is 30. Now this is 6 times a 4 in the tens place, which is, of course, 40. So 6 times 4 is 24. 6 times 40 is 240. Then we're moving on to multiplying our tens place here. So we've got 7 in the tens place. That's 70 times 5. Well, 7 times 5 is 35. So 70 times 5 is 350. Again, all you're doing is adding 1 0 there. And 70 times 40, that's this first box here. 70 times 40, well, 7 times 4 is 28. And then because we're doing 7D and 4D, that's 2 zeros, right? So we need those 2 zeros in there. So it's 2,800. Then we just add them up. So a bunch of zeros added together gives me 0. 3 plus 4 is 7. 7 plus 5 is 12. I write my 2 and carry over my 1 to the hundreds place. So that's actually 100 that we carried over. 2 plus 3 is 5 plus 1 is 6. 6 plus 8 would be 14. So I write my 4, carry my plus 1, and 2 plus 1 is 3. So I end up with a product. Remember, product is the answer to a multiplication problem. Our product ends up being 3,420. All right, let's do one more together. So I've got 47 times 94. Again, you can draw the boxes off to the side if that helps you. But let's just go one place at a time. So here I'm doing ones and ones, so that's just 7 times 4. That's 28. It's my first partial product. Remember, product is the answer, so partial products are just part of the answer. What parts do you need to add up to get the answer? Here's 4 times 4, that's 16, but this is a 4 in the tens place, so that's really 4 times 40, which is 160. This is a 9 in the tens place, so that is a 90 times 7. So 9 times 7 is 63, so this would be 630. And then 90 times 40, because of course this is a 4 in the tens place, that's 40. This is a 9 in the tens place, so that's really 90 times 40. Well, 4 times 9 gives me 36, and then I've got 1, 2 zeros, right? So 3, 6, 0, 0, 2 zeros. You've got 2 zeros there, so you have to have 2 zeros in your product. Put my line and my plus, and now I just need to add them all up. That's always the last step. So 8 plus a bunch of zeros gives me 8. 6 plus 3 is 9, plus 2 more is 11. So I write 1 here and carry 1 over to my hundreds. 100 added to the hundreds. 6 plus 6 is 12. there's 13, there's 14. Write my 4, carry my plus 1, and that's 1 over to the thousands place, adding 1,000 in. 3,000 plus 1,000 gives me 4,000. Put my comma, and I'm done. My product for 47 times 94 is 4,418. And you can check to see if that's a reasonable estimate. So this would round to 50. This would round to 100. 50 times 100 gives you 5,000, right? Yeah, 5,000. And 4,418 is pretty darn close. So that would be a reasonable answer, not out of reasonable range. All right, so that is two-place multiplication using partial product, and then we'll move to the standard algorithm. But good work, take it slow, watch your calculations, and get her done. All right, thanks, guys.